Welcome to Cedar Point! This is my first time actually doing Fastlane, and I am super excited to find out as much as I possibly can about Fastlane Access today. So we're going to talk about every facet of Fastlane Access. So I hope you guys are ready, I hope you are excited, and let's go! Future Trend here. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment about what you think about Cedar Point, and also what would you like to know about Cedar Point and especially about Fastpass Plus. Please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, we have a 500 subscriber giveaway that is happening right now. All you need to do is share one of my videos. I don't care which one, it's up to you, and share it somewhere. Again, I don't care how, I don't care where. Share it on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, however you want to share it is fine with me. Send me the screenshot of your share at notyournormalguyreviews@gmail.com, and I will enter you into the giveaway. We have a couple items that are being given away right now, including a hat that's very similar to this one, and it's all 150th merch from Cedar Point. So I would love to share that with some of you guys. So share some stuff, and I'll be more than happy to enter you into that contest and send you some items if you happen to win. Let's keep going. All right, it is Saturday at 10:40. The park opened about 40 minutes ago, really an hour and 40 minutes ago for other guests. But as you can see, we are at a snail's pace getting in today. But I wanted you guys to see just exactly what it's actually like getting in at 10 o'clock. All right, I usually don't come in with this many people, but what I am noticing is a lot of people are getting out of the left lane because there's a sign at the back that says left lane is resorts only, right lane is for guests at the park. So you don't need to get in the right lane when you're waiting. Look at how fast I'm going past all these people on the right because they're all there thinking that they're going into the resort lane right now. You do not need to just wait in that single file line. You can stay in this left lane getting into the park. It's much faster. Severely frustrated with myself that I didn't take my own advice and use the resorts, water park, marina, RV, and buses entrance. Well, it took me about 15 minutes to make it all the way from the end of the road to here. But now we have been waiting here 10 minutes just for this car that is in front of us right now that apparently keeps asking questions of the person or doesn't have a payment or something. So a little tip, take your card out and have it ready to go, or have your money ready to go right away. If you don't have that, then bring up whatever you need on your phone before you get into the park. Once you get on the road that's right behind me, that road, immediately it's hard to get service on it. Screenshot your tickets, especially for parking, so that you're ready to go. It's good to screenshot every ticket. That way you don't have to wait on your internet service to come up to be able to get in. I just want to say the employees here at Cedar Point are all stellar, and that was no fault of that woman at all. It was the fault of the people who were in front of her, and I think she was having to deal with some very difficult customers. But I am very appreciative of all the employees here, even of the people at Wicked Twister, which is a ride I don't like, but you know, to each his own. Some people like it. So but we are just about on our way in right now, ready to go. All right, I am on my way in to Cedar Point. Now, something to contend with here in the parking lot is there is a fence that you have to either jump over, or you can go in over there, or you can go in this little entrance over here. There's also, I suppose, a little entrance on the side. All right, our goal today is we are going to get Fastlane Access today. But I just want to show you guys how long that line is. So if it is about 11 o'clock, should you get Fastlane Access from right behind me there? Absolutely not. There are so many other places you can go to get fast lane access, including this place right here, Point Plaza. Or also here at the little Coke stand over there, they do fast lane bands there also. You know, I'm actually very happy with this fast lane plus lane. I was going to go check out the Dragster location instead, but instead I think this is just as fast, if not even faster, than going all the way out to Dragster, so we're gonna get it right here. All right, so I just got my Fast Lane Plus band. It is right here in my pocket, and I also have a receipt. These are very important. I got them right here in Point Plaza. These are very important for you to have, especially the receipt. If you lose the band for any reason today, then you will not be able to continue with your Fast Lane Plus access. There is no way to associate it with your card. I did ask about that. So you have to have the receipt to prove that you bought Fast Lane Plus for the day. So just in case there's anything crazy that happens. Chances are once this thing goes on my wrist, I'm not gonna lose it. But you never know what might happen. So I'm going to tuck this safely into my billfold before I head off onto the rides for the day. Bands are always really hard to get on your wrist, especially when you're just here by yourself and you're not with other people. Today, I have a band. It is Saturday, but I don't know that the lines are going to be any longer than they were this last Tuesday. This last Tuesday was the Tuesday after the 4th of July, so I think that's why it was such a popular day. But even on that extremely popular day, we were still able to ride everything very quickly. So today, we are going to try to ride every single ride here at Cedar Point with Fast Lane Pass. But we'll see what happens. This is the first time I've ever done this. We're going to try to make our way kind of toward the middle back, just like we would on a normal day, and see if those lines are a little bit lower and see if we can get on those rides faster with our Fast Lane access. But first here we have a date with guest services to play for the ticket of a lifetime / for the VIP entrance today. Well, I didn't win it so far. That was our first booth of the day. My theory is there are lots and lots of people up at the front of the park right now. They are all wanting to ride some of those like big names at the front, Raptor, Valravn. However, those rides will probably go down just a little bit in popularity this evening. So we're gonna start kind of more here in the middle with Iron Dragon, potentially, maybe Millennium Force, ROUGAROU, some of those. We're gonna try to hit those as fast as we can with our fast lane access. I think starting at the very front of the park is a bad move for anyone, whether you have fast lane access or not. Instead, start someplace else where the crowds haven't quite made it to yet. And because a lot of people will start at the front of the park and just ride whatever they see, especially if they're not as familiar with Cedar Point. So it's looking like Iron Dragon has a decently long line, probably about 20-25 minutes. So it is actually reaching outside of its gates. So that may be a great one for us to hit right now with fast lane. So let's check it out. Okay, no fast lane access for Iron Dragon. I guess I'm wrong about that. And it's a good thing too, I got here right as the train was entering the tracks, which means I can't walk across right now anyway, so riding ROUGAROU at this point is perfect. As you can see, the fast lane entrance goes right next to the entrance for the rest of the ride. ROUGAROU is such a weird ride because it says a 5-minute wait right now. Just recently it said an hour and 15-minute wait, and it was like a third of the size of the line that it is right now. So I have no idea what they're doing with ROUGAROU. Don't trust it. Don't trust the app on ROUGAROU. We got in line here at 11:35. We will see how long this line actually looks. They are running 3 trains right now, so that definitely helps. As you can clearly see, the line for ROUGAROU is much longer than a 5-minute wait. It was 8 minutes in the fast lane line that was back there. Now I am on the landing here, getting ready to go up the stairs. We'll see how long the entire line actually takes. With ROUGAROU on the app at a 30-minute wait. This has now been a 15-minute wait for me with Fastlane Plus. The majority of that was waiting in the regular line, but there was still a decent line for Fastlane Plus that got you on just a little bit faster. I have a feeling it's not just a 30-minute wait. I have a feeling it's actually longer than that, but you saw the line, you can make your own decision from there.
Oncoming riders right now.
Alright, so ROUGAROU, check. Now, we are headed off to MILLENNIUM FORCE. Now, both ROUGAROU and MILLENNIUM FORCE have short fast lane pass areas, but then you hook up with the main line kind of midway through the line. So, I don't know that these are the best ones to start with, but that's what we're doing today, so let's go. We've got an hour and a quarter wait here for MILLENNIUM. So we're gonna see how long this actually does take. Right now it is 12:02, so let's see if this cuts it down significantly. It did say an hour and a quarter wait up at the front, so we'll see what happens. Let's go. MILLENNIUM has a 4-minute wait time in the fast lane entrance. That's what we just did. Now we still have the rest of this line, which is quite a bit of a line. So we'll see how long it takes in total. Still though, that means we were able to skip over all of this. All right, it looks like this whole line is going to be 15 minutes for MILLENNIUM FORCE.
All clear and out of here. Make sure when you get up to the very top of
MILLENNIUM FORCE in the back row. One word of caution. It does kind of whip you around a bit more in the back row like that. So if that's something that worries you, you may want to avoid the back row while you are getting on MILLENNIUM FORCE. Generally at this point, now that COVID procedures are over, if you would say, hey, I'd rather not ride back row, they'll usually find another spot for you. That entire wait from the fast lane queue took 18 minutes. That was excellent. But of course, I rode MILLENNIUM at lunchtime. This is a fatal flaw, a fatal mistake, because every time I do that, I get a wonderful whiff of Panda Express. So, let's go to the Chinese kitchen right now. It is 12:31, and as you can see, the line for Panda is not that bad, especially considering it's a weekend, and it is a pretty full park today. So, I mean, lines are looking pretty decently long. Now, on the meal plan, you do only get one entree here, but I find that is plenty for me. That is not an issue. So let's go have our 26th meal here at Cedar Point on the meal plan today. Now that so many places have opened up their dining rooms, I'm a little bit surprised to see that Panda Express still has not opened theirs up, but may have to do with them being an international chain. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, it's still delicious, and it is a beautiful day today. A little bit hot, but not too bad, and still a pretty decent breeze, so I can deal with it. Like I said, this is now my 26th meal on the meal plan, which means that this now is $6.80 per meal that I've had here at Cedar Point. Okay, now this is interesting. 2:34 and 5:30. A band is playing, and it's advertised on the front of the red Garter Saloon. It looks like no matter what, by request with the uprights is definitely here inside tonight at 7, 8, and 9. It's too bad that it's not during the day when it's actually hot. But I may likely be here to check that out tonight. I'd love to see some indoor entertainment, even if it is in the evening. All right, it is 12:52, and I am on my way to my next ride. Let's see how long it takes for me to hit the rides at the back of the park now. Now, we are really just riding every ride. I have no idea what the fast lane lines do. I only know what crowd normalities seem like here at Cedar Point generally. So hopefully that knowledge is still gonna help us out just a little bit today, but we're gonna see what happens. Come join us as we celebrate Truce Day. If you wanna know what Truce Day is, I have an entire video where we explored, well, I guess halfway through the video, we explored what Truce Day was. It's in the Forbidden Frontier. I'll link the video below so that you can check it out if you want to. Oh no, this is not good. Thunder Canyon will not open today. This is a bad thing. It's hot today. I'm not sure if it's on the meal plan or not, but the Wild Turnip does gluten-free meals here at Cedar Point. So that may be something really good to check out. I will definitely come and check it out at some point here. Whoa, it looks like both of the water rides are not open today. Surprising. All right, so the line for Maverick's fast lane is quite long. Of course, it's shorter than the main line, but I am wondering if a lot of people are back here now. So we're gonna just skip it for right now. We're gonna go over to Steel Vengeance, which frequently has a very long line, even for fast lane. So I'm expecting that no matter what. So I'm fine with the long line at Steel Vengeance. But, I mean, hopefully we'll still be at, I don't know, depending on how long it takes for Steel Vengeance, maybe an hour, maybe a half hour for fast lane. But we'll check that out, see how well it works, and then we'll move back over to Maverick and see if the line length is still just as long. All right, Steel Vengeance says 60 minutes and 30 minutes for fast lane.
Hi guys, thank you.
All right, so here we go into the fast lane entrance. Now, they do ask to look at both sides of your wristband. I have a feeling it's so that they can see what color it is, so that they know if it's fast lane plus or if it is not. So this is actually shorter than the fast lane entrance was when I came on Tuesday. So hopefully this was a very good choice next to Maverick. And Maverick will settle itself down a little bit, and then we'll head to that right after this. The nice thing about Fast Lane Plus is that the majority of it takes place under the cover of shade. So if you're needing to stand in the Fast Lane Plus line, it feels quite a bit better than the other line is not as much in the shade, although it looks like they've opened up this line to be more in the shade than the last time that I came. I got in line here at 1:03. We'll see how long it actually takes. Looks like Steel Vengeance is at a 60-minute wait, while Maverick is sitting at a 90-minute wait. And that is probably the reason why we had such a long line for Fastlane Plus on Maverick. So we'll see. We may have timed it just perfectly because it may be people going on Maverick on their way back to Steel Vengeance. You can see the line moving really fast back there behind me. They definitely opened up a new spot under the shade. And I am headed to my locker, or to a locker, because obviously I have my phone with me right now. So I will be stashing that, and then I also have a couple other things with me, like my hat and my glasses that I will be stashing, along with a couple batteries and stuff like that. Obviously, I have already gotten my camera, but if you need to get your things, you will leave from this staircase right here into the ride photo area. And it's just a little bit confusing to find your things because it looks like you're just going to leave. down that and back, and you will have your things. When you get your stuff out of the free lockers, make sure that you reach all the way back there, grab for anything that you could possibly have. My keys were at the very back of it, so I almost forgot about them because all I have is a key fob right now. So make sure that you reach way back in there, make sure it's entirely clean, and then leave. Now, that posted wait time for Steel Vengeance was almost exact. Steel Vengeance, check. Oh, and also I forgot Millennium Force, so Millennium Force, check. Now, it does look like that was a good decision because the approximate wait is now 2.5 hours, and it is 45 minutes for Fastlane at this point. All right, that is 3 roller coasters in about 3 hours, which seems like it's really a bad thing. But when you think about that 2 of those were some of the biggest coasters here, one of them is the biggest coaster here, and they all are ones that are prone to high wait times. It's not nearly so bad then. We are going to try out Maverick once again. Let's see what happens. All right, Maverick still has a massive Fastlane wait. I just don't feel like that's worth it. So we're gonna come back later today and see if that line settles down a little bit. To me, it seems like there are a lot of crowds waiting here in Frontier Town. But I think where we're gonna head next is GEMINI and MAGNUM. Unless I am mistaken, and there is a secret way to know how long Fastlane lines are on the app. You just have to go there and you have to see the line. Sometimes there is a posted wait, but that posted wait is never on the app. Unless you guys know something I don't know, which if you do, please let me know down in the comments. Steel Vengeance is the first roller coaster today that has just a Fastlane line. It does not have a Fastlane line that then converges with everything with the other line. So the entire wait time that I saw up until the lockers was 30 minutes. I'm assuming that's what they consider the wait time, because once you get past that, how are you going to track your time? I have no idea. At most, it took maybe 2 or 3 minutes for me to get onto the loading dock from that point. GEMINI says a 45-minute wait. Let's see how long the Fastlane entrance actually takes to get on. So I'm just realizing it's 1:47 now at Tots. It's been 2.5 hours of riding roller coasters, and we stopped to eat at Panda Express, and we also had to get our Fastlane. So really, we are doing quite well when you consider the giant rides that we've actually hit. And then now we'll hit another one. This should be pretty quick, I'm hoping. So far it's moved pretty decently. So and they are running, I believe, all 4 trains again. You're from Indiana? Fort Wayne, baby. So ultimately it has taken 20 minutes to get onto the platform right now. So it's taking a little bit longer here, but I just met some guys from Fort Wayne. Kind of fun to see them. So I said hi to them from across the gate right now. Quite honestly, I'm not sure that wait time for GEMINI on Fastlane was worth it at all. It says 30 minutes for GEMINI, and it seemed like they had us waiting there for a long time. We ended up waiting about 20 minutes for riding GEMINI on the Fastlane. So I'm not sure that really does as much for you on that one. The others I've been relatively pleased with overall. Let's keep going and see how this goes. The Fastlane entrance is right next to the regular entrance for Pipe Scream. And it does look like a very small wait. Pipe Scream says a 25-minute wait for the regular line. So let's see what the Fastlane entrance does for us this time. I got in line at 2:18. Looks like Dragster's open at a 60-minute wait, but Corkscrew says a 120-minute wait on the app. I'm not even sure that that's a possibility. It was 10 minutes when I reached the platform here at Pipe Scream. So we are ready to go. Well, 10 minutes on Pipe Scream. That was very nice in comparison to what it would have been otherwise. Now we are on our way to our next place. Oh my word. Magnum even has a wait today. But you know what? We're gonna play for the ticket of a lifetime right now. Let's go. Now, once you enter all of your information into the information page that comes up on when you go for the QR code, it immediately registers your email. So all you have to do from then on, after you've filled all that questionnaire stuff out one time, then you just have to enter your email every time. Just use the same email and you'll be automatically recognized every time for the ticket of a lifetime / the VIP experience, that kind of stuff. I got to enjoy the benefits once so far, but I'm hoping at least twice this year, but we'll see what happens. Now on to our next ride, which is Magnum, which happens to have a very long wait. Even Fastlane is fairly long today. We'll have to see how long this actually takes. Getting in line right now at 2:42. Honestly, this is the most line I've seen for Magnum in years. I don't know that I've seen it this long since I was in high school. All right, for Magnum, it was about a 4-minute wait in the fast lane line, and then about another 4-minute wait on the stairs going up into the loading dock. So it only took about 8 minutes total to get onto Magnum. Pipe Scream was yet another ride where you do not wait in the regular queue at all. You only wait in the fast lane queue, and then they send you directly up onto the platform. Corkscrew shows an hour long on the wait times, on the posted wait times. But we are coming in fast lane, so let's see how long this actually takes. I got in line right at 3 o'clock. Let's see what happens here. 10-minute wait for Corkscrew. This is great because that was an hour-long wait that I just avoided. So thank goodness, that's great. So far it has been 4 hours at most, probably 3.5 hours. And we have now, this will now be our 6th ride that we have ridden today. All right, so the water lines are really, really big. The plan right now is for me to get on Dragster, but I also know that I'm probably gonna have to wait a little while. So the plan for me at this moment is to go grab some water and quite possibly to get kind of a fun drink too. See what I can find. So far, it's been pretty good. We've hit some big things and we still have more to hit, but they seem to be going by pretty quickly. So that's definitely a good thing. So let's keep going. Looks like the Rita Cantina is open. So that's where I'm headed right now. If you have a cup or a bottle that you would like to fill up, and one of those drinking fountains that you can do that in is Coasters. If you come here to Coasters, you can fill it up just in the side entrance. So these Strawberritas smell really good. The other day I smelled one in line, but I honestly don't really care for the flavor of them. I think I'd much rather have like a Tequila Sunrise or something made fresh from one of the other bars around the area rather than just the stands. So I'll keep that in mind for the next time, but for now, I mean, it's refreshing enough. But we are headed now to Top Thrill Dragster. Let's go. Dragster says a 2-hour wait and 30 minutes for fast lane. I'm sure you didn't hear that. So let's see what it's like. Dragster is definitely a long line today. Very thankful for this fast lane. Well, it said a 30-minute wait, but oh my word. No, it's not. Look at that. Now it's getting a little bit longer because there are some people here now. But I need some time to be able to finish this. Even with stopping to take a drink, that was still not even close to a half hour. I got in line at 3:37. It is 3:41 now. That includes me stopping to take a drink. So we're gonna be there very, very quickly. So so far it's been like 4 minutes. It'll be perfect. Dragster has been down for a decent while at this point. So this will be my first time in Dragster since I did the Ride Everything challenge. So awesome. Let's see how it goes. I love Top Thrill Dragster, although I'm a little bit surprised no one told me to take off my glasses. I didn't take off my glasses, wore them the whole time, but they did stay right on my face. So thank goodness, halfway through the ride I was like, oh no, please stay on my face. But they did it just fine. We are about to ride one of my favorite rides in the park, Valravn. Can't wait to ride this. Let's see how long it takes with a fast lane. Valravn is at a 90-minute wait total and a 45-minute wait for fast lane. I don't think that's worth your fast lane use. I really don't. So I get very specific about some of these things. And if I don't think that they're worth it, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna walk right on by. So that's what we're doing right now. We're walking right on by. We're going to Blue Streak instead. Considering the wall of people coming out of Blue Streak's main entrance, I'm assuming they're not open anymore, which means I am instead going down to Raptor and then maybe down to Wicked Twister. We'll see what happens from there, but definitely Raptor right now. Let's see what we can find with that ride. Man, if these people only knew that Dragster was at like a 5-minute wait, I don't think they'd be waiting here for 45 minutes. Often, if you see a line wait that you're not too happy with, and you can't actually see the line, like on Valravn, I can see the line. I can see that it's further than I want it to be. But I can't see inside Blue Streak. I can't see inside Dragster. Go inside. If it says a 30-minute wait, go inside and see. The ones that you can see often, for some reason, have longer waits than the ones who you can't. It seems like it would be the complete opposite of that, but it is not. So, wow. And Raptor seems to have gotten much, much smaller. This is what I thought would happen with Valravn, but it did not. Oh, this is so much better than it was earlier today. This is much more manageable, much more reasonable. I'm willing to wait for this. I got in line here right at 4 o'clock. We'll see what it's like by the end, how long this wait has actually been. Raptor is sitting at a 90-minute wait. And so far it's been just a couple minutes for the fast lane line, but we will see how long it actually takes. All right, it has been 15 minutes in the fast lane line. Now we are in the combined area going up the stairs. It's gonna be literally like 18 minutes from start to finish. A 90-minute wait on Raptor ended up being about maybe 15 minutes. That is pretty incredible. Now, at this point, we're gonna start heading toward the back of the park to finish up a couple more rides. First one we're gonna go check out is Wicked Twister. I know, I hate it. I don't wanna go. Speaking of, the last time I did one of these challenges was on Tuesday, and on Tuesday I rode everything here at Cedar Point in the entire day. I started at 9 o'clock and rode everything as fast as I possibly could. This was without any kind of fast lane pass. However, with a fast lane pass, I am finding it to be much, much easier to do. So we'll see what it actually ends up being by the end of the day, though. Oh no. Do I have to, Mom? Do it for the views, Trent. Do it for the views. Let's go. got in line at 4:30. We will see what happens from here, how long this actually will take. Let's go. It's okay, it took 10 minutes to get to this point in the line today, where we mix up. We go into the main line with everybody else. But now it's moving real fast. So it should only be a couple more minutes from here, maybe a 20-minute line at the very most. Not very long though at all. And comparatively to the rest of the people that are in this line, we're not really having to wait much at all. Those waves are real nice tonight. I might need to go spend some fun time out there today. All right, so this whole wait took me 20 minutes to get onto. Ready to go. I'm right up here at the front. Not sure I'm looking forward to that, but we're in row 3, so let's go.
Welcome back, riders. That was your ride.
Well, okay. It's getting better. I still don't like it though. It really just one of those like, oh, it kind of makes you feel sick inside and ugh. I'm just not a fan. But now we got one more thing done off our list. Wicked Twister, check. After that, it might just be time for a really strong drink. Because, whoo, man, it's a lot. And it's not necessarily a lot in a good way either. Dragster is a lot in a good way. It gets my heart pounding. Same thing with Steel Vengeance. Gets my heart pounding. I get really excited about it. This, maybe not so much. All right, at this point, we've reached the point of the night where I'm going to start just doing some shows because we only have a couple of rides left that need to be hit. We need to do Valravn, we need to do Blue Streak, we need to do Iron Dragon, and then we also need to do Maverick. So I think that's the only 4. I guess we have the Mine Train at the back too. That'd be 5. So that shouldn't be that hard to do, but right now they're singing Bye Bye Bye, and I can't pass up a bop. You cannot hate the Swell Tones, and especially not their 90s rendition songs. I am definitely loving those. Definitely they are fun for me. So, right now though, I'm on the search for some sort of a fairly strong drink. I'm really missing out on Iron Dragon. We're still gonna have to do it tonight at some point, but I want something to drink here on the way. I might even go back and try to get a Tequila Sunrise. I've been really craving one of those, and the last time I was here that bar was shut. May need to go check that one out tonight. Iron Dragon has a 45-minute wait, and I believe it. Definitely looks like a big wait. Not a big fan of that. But right now I'm headed out to go get a drink, probably a Tequila Sunrise if I can find one. I know right where I need to go for it. The band from On Tap I just saw leave, so they were definitely playing here. But it does look like the piano band will be playing inside the Red Garter Saloon. So we're gonna go check out in there just really fast and see if that looks right, but that sounds pretty cool to me. It's set up for another show. Okay, it's set up for Homegrown at 5:30. I want to see if the Tequila Sunrise is going on. I still have a half hour until then, So we're gonna go check out the Tequila Sunrise, see if I can get one. And then I'm gonna go check out Homegrown. They have their seating area open also. The only thing I don't love back here is there are a ton of mosquitoes just flying everywhere. It's shady enough that they're just all over the place. So I've been shooing them all off me, my hair, my legs, my arms, you know, just, it's not fun. We are not going to be staying here. We are headed over back to the Red Garter Saloon, and we are going to watch an indoor show. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let's go. My favorite drink. It is so good. I love this drink. All right, let's go. It is 5:29. I've made it here just in time to the Red Garter Saloon. Let's go check it out. Food to please the palate and free live shows. Sounds great to me.
Her folks should have seen it coming, it was only just a matter of time. Plenty old enough, and you can't stop love. She's stepping on. How can 18 years just stop and walk away? And down south to the land of the pines, about my way out in North Carolina. Stare at the road and pray to God I'll see headlights. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Guitar, I'll pick a banjo now. Oh, no, country is keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to be down. But I ain't gonna turn it back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me.
I love this so much. I'm just soaking this in right now. Surprisingly, this is probably the least crowded bar that I have seen here today. So it may be very worthwhile just to go to this bar here. It's also beautiful. Just the entire ambiance of this place is really cool.
Drinking on PC efforts, there is no iron beer. I got some good friends that live down the street. Got a good looking woman with her arms around me.
All right, so listening to the musical stylings of Homegrown was amazing. I love listening to them. It just felt so good just to sit down and listen to some music. And that's the difference, I think, between indoor and outdoor. When you're outside, you feel the pressure to keep moving. When you're inside, just sit down and spend the whole time just listening. And I enjoyed that tremendously. So right now, we are headed to ride a couple of rides that we haven't ridden yet today. So let's see what happens. We're gonna get going soon here. They are running the water rides right now. I even got wet there a little bit, and it does not feel good. I don't want to get wet. Now, I'm planning on trying the Wild Turnip here. We're gonna see if that's pretty good or not. And also if it's on the meal plan. Looks like they do use the meal plan. I think those little circles that have the utensils in them that are orange and yellow with a blue ring around them, I think those are the indicators that they are part of the meal plan. So we're gonna try it and see what happens. So the circles are the indicate. Those things hurt your feet so bad. It's really making me laugh watching those guys come over here. The circles do indicate that it's a part of the meal plan, but apparently the circles are wrong. So the only things that are actually on this meal plan are the gluten-free chicken tenders basket, the Beyond Burger basket, and the Power Salad bowl. Those are the three things. So if those don't sound good to you, then you can't do the meal here. It looks like they make everything pretty much fresh when you get here, but they don't really have like a number system or anything like that. So you just have to be really vigilant and ready to hear your order pop up. And when you hear it, you just gotta pop up there and grab what's ready to go. Well, I have never tried a Beyond Burger before, so this should be fun to try. But I already tried these sweet potato fries, and let me tell you, or sweet potato tots, and these are the best fry tot potato thing here in the park, even above Chick-fil-A's fries. And let me tell you, I absolutely love Chick-fil-A's fries. So I am super excited about eating this, trying out at least the sweet potato fries. We'll see what the burger's like. Maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't. We have no idea, right? But I'm coming into it with an open mind. Let's try it and see what it's like. I'm not expecting it to be specifically like meat, but who knows? Maybe it'll surprise me. Now, one thing that did take a long time for them to make it, I think they made everything to order, but they also don't have a very good system down, because so they just say like, hey, we need a burger. It's kind of like old school diner, but it's just, it doesn't really work for this. Anyone could walk up and try to walk away with anything. So not the best service, I wouldn't say, but it does look like the food is very good. It smells delicious. I do love how they charred the bun, really good. And it seems kind of actually a little bit juicy, which is good. Lots of fresh stuff on it. So let's see what it tastes like. How can I do this? Very good. Maybe I'll become a Beyond Burger guy. I'm loving this. Good job, Cedar Point. All right, so this is my 27th meal now, which makes this meal $6.56. So every meal I've eaten so far this year now has been $6.56. And this is more than worth $6.56. Absolutely. All right, so I saved the best for last. I cannot wait to eat these. These are absolutely delicious. They have so much spice, and like they're salty, they're a little bit peppery. They are absolutely excellent, and I can't wait to eat them. So let's go while we're on our way to the next ride, which I think will be Maverick. All right, Maverick is a 120-minute wait. So far, we've only been in line here just a couple of minutes, but we'll see how long it takes. This is another one of those that the line goes all the way up to the loading dock when you get on it. So we'll make sure that we'll see how long this actually does take. The suggested wait time for fast lane here is 15 minutes. So we'll see how accurate that ends up being. I'm excited to find it out. We'll see what happens. We got in line in Maverick in the fast lane at 6:50. So it says 15 minutes, so let's see if we get in by 7:05. I mean, we're moving pretty quickly right now. The line next to us is just massive. So this is definitely saving us a ton of time on this one. But I'm really glad I didn't come in earlier today when we had that much longer line here for Maverick. I think that would have been a very bad idea. Always make sure that the line is within the line limits for fast lane. All right, 22 minutes to get up here onto the loading dock. And we have some excited people coming in. I am very excited to ride this ride today, and I mean 22 minutes, that's nothing. That is such a short wait, so let's go.
Photography and cell phone use of any kind is strictly prohibited on.
It looks like Fastlane Plus needs to be enjoyed maybe right as people are eating, around 4:30, 5:30, something like that, at this point in park times. I think now that the park closes a little bit later, dinner time is like a little bit earlier / lunch or whatever you want to call it. It's a little bit later than it used to be. So instead of it being 2:30 to like 5:30, now it's usually more like 3:30 to 6:30, something like that. So I think that's what's been happening now. Of course, I'm always kind of guessing. I mean, every crowd is just a little bit different than the crowd before. But there are some like major trends that generally you can see, and that's the way it's seeming to be at this point. I think that's why that was such a short wait at the time. But then it went up from 15 minutes to probably about a half hour from what I'm looking at now, which still isn't terrible. It's just I don't want to wait in it if I didn't have to. So, all right, we are moving on to the next ride. Let's see what we can find next. Kind of hate to try Cedar Creek Mine Ride because there is no Fastlane Plus, but it is one of the rides that we still have not hit, and I think this might just be the time that I need to hop in it. So it does say 60 minutes. From what I'm seeing right now, I don't think it's really that. Thinking this is more like a 15-minute wait. I got in line here at 7:25. We will see how long this actually takes. As soon as we are done with this ride, I'm going to book it out to the Toes in the Sandband. Might get a drink, might hang out there for just a little bit. At that point, I have seen the parade and I have seen the final show of the night. So I have Valravn and I have Blue Streak that need to be hit. Those are my last two of the day that I need to get. So we're gonna try for all of those. We're gonna see what happens. Wish me luck. Let's go. So to board Cedar Creek Mine Train, it took about 20 minutes, and then we are now off. I got in line at 7:25. It took about till 7:45 to get onto the train itself, and then it took a couple minutes to ride the ride. It is now 7:55. I am well on my way out of the park to go listen to the Toes in the Sand Band. I haven't listened to these guys at all. Every single time I have been here, they have eluded me either through weather or through my own neglect. So at this point, we are going straight out to listen to them. One thing I have noticed about this is that it has allowed me to have so much more flexibility in my day. Because I'm able to ride the rides so quickly, I don't have to worry about getting on every ride as fast as I possibly can. Instead, I'm able to take some time, go listen to some bands, go watch a bit of a parade, go see something, go watch the Swell Tones, you know, have a luxurious lunch. I'm able to actually spend time doing some relaxing while still riding everything. Yes, I can ride everything in one day. You can do it. You have to work really, really hard at it, and you have to know what rides are going to be popular when. And that's part of the reason why I have this channel, is to try to help people see that. But not everyone is going to be able to get that every time. I am not able to get that every time. I'm not able to ride every ride every time that I come. However, if I were to have this ticket, there'd be a much better chance of me being able to ride everything, possibly even riding everything twice, because today I've done a lot of relaxing. You could have ridden a lot more than just me, than just what I've ridden so far today, if that is your priority. My priority is a lot of things. I love riding the rides, but I also want to do more than just ride the rides. I also want to do other things like shows, dinners, things like that, things that make my heart happy. And you should do the things that make your heart happy while you're here too. We are down on the beach right now, ready to go listen to the Toes in the Sand band, and I can hear them already. Let's go. If you watch my videos from last year, the park's consistently closed at like 6 o'clock, maybe a little bit later at the most. So I listened to the Toes in the Sand band constantly last year because they would continue to play until like 8 o'clock and then I would leave. So I heard them a lot. I didn't know who they were, but I think they audition new people every year for this same band, which I'm kind of digging. I kind of like seeing that. And it's a great way for musicians to get a little bit of experience too. Cheers. Officially the best act here. I love the Toes in the Sand band. This is really, really good. They're funny, they're good, they're energetic. I love them. All right, like I said, don't forget about the giveaway that is happening. If you need more details, there is information down in the doobly-doo below. I'd love for you guys to see about that and for you to share and for you to possibly win some items. Love to see that happen. We've had a lot of people already enter. My email has a lot of people in it. We will be seeing who wins in August of this year. Also, make sure that you like, comment, and share. I'd love to hear what questions you guys have about Cedar Point, and I will be more than happy to answer them. So please don't be afraid to leave a message, and let's go. The parade is happening right now. We're gonna check out just a little bit of it as it goes by. Now, I would put this parade up against anything at Disney World. Gotta be honest, I love this parade. I think it is a great thing, and I'm amazed that Cedar Point was able to pull it off.
Hey, dude.
Good job, man.
Bro.
Hey, Fred. Yeah, you know what's up.
Why does that kind of make me want to cry? I don't know why, but it does. Maybe it's just that it's been so long since we've actually had live entertainment stuff. And to see this kind of scale of live entertainment, I love it. It's so cool. Not to mention, Cedar Point has just done a great job with this. Like, they've They've really outdone themselves. We are headed to Valravn, and I think if you look right up here, you can see them about to fall. Yep. There they go. That is our next ride for the night. We are ready to get on it. Once again, we've got our fast lane. We are going to try to hit as many rides this evening as we possibly can. See what happens. I'm not planning to go to the final show, although the parade did make me cry. So let's go. I'm not sure how long this line is expected to be, but we're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what happens. We're getting in line right now. Let's go. All right, so it says 45 minutes. We just got in line. It hasn't been very long. We'll see how long this actually takes. I heard them say from right here at the entrance, it is 30 minutes to get in. So chances are we really basically have a 30-minute line. I walked right in, so we're probably not gonna wait very long. We got in line at 9:07. It is 9:17 right now, and we are right at the stairs, so it's not gonna take long at all. These things are magic. Valravn was at a 45-minute wait. We got in about 23 minutes, which wasn't bad at all, but maybe not quite as short as I would have liked, ideally. But still, really good.
Stop. Are you guys ready to ride?
Well, that wait was literally 2 minutes long. We had a longer amount of time on the ride than we had waiting in the ride itself because of the fast lane band that is on my hand right now. The only coaster that we did not hit today, oh my word. We didn't hit Iron Dragon, and that's one of my favorite rides. Now we know why that area is roped off. I got it now. And this is why those areas are taped off. How well can I go to get to it right now during the fireworks though? All right, so Iron Dragon is gonna be closed for the rest of the night. So instead of riding Iron Dragon, we're gonna ride one of my favorite rides in the park. This thing right here. We're gonna ride Valravn one more time. I'm gonna have a blast. Let's go. And hopefully there will be some fireworks while I'm on it too. I mean, you won't get to see that, but I will, and I will enjoy it immensely. Still open for fast lane?
Yes, sir. Can I see your first band, please?
Sure can.
Awesome.
All right. Last fast lane ride of the night. Shouldn't take very long. Let's go. All right, we are up here on the loading bay, and people are super excited. It has been a 20-minute wait so far, and that was also to stop the ride for a while because someone got sick on the ride, which I appreciate, I gotta be honest. So it looks like it is going to be 23 minutes getting on this ride. I'm so excited. Right in the front row. Front row in the dark, awesome. Wow, what a great end to the night. Front row on Valravn, that was amazing. And it did take a decent amount of time, but 25 minutes at the end of the night, what's that? That's fine. Gotta wait for traffic anyway. Not a problem to me. All right, guys, it has been a great night. I have had so much fun, and I am super glad that I decided to do this today and get this Fast Lane Pass. I am loving the Fast Lane Plus system. I love the way it works. It definitely makes your day go much smoother. And if you are someone who hasn't planned out every second of their day or doesn't have a strong, constant idea about the way that crowds generally work here at Cedar Point, which, let's be honest, most people don't come to Cedar Point every other day or whatever, the amount that I come. So the Fast Lane Plus bands really help you just be able to smooth over any issues. If you do something where you kind of make an error in judgment and you have a larger line, it really doesn't matter. You're still going to be able to ride all the rides that you wanted to ride that day. Or see all the shows, whatever it is that you wanted to do. Of course, the main thing that the Fast Lane Plus system helps you with, it helps you cut down on the amount of time that you have to spend in rides so that you can spend more time doing other things while you are here. I don't suggest getting it if you are like bringing kids. I don't, like really little kids. I don't suggest doing it if all you want to do is the shows. But if you are a thrill seeker, but maybe you want to do a couple other things too, like a couple shows. If you are a thrill seeker, but you also might like to have a couple nice meals while you are in the park. If you are a thrill seeker, but you also like some of the spinny rides. If you are a thrill seeker, but you also happen to be a parent and you have your child here too, you don't need to get your child a band, but this would give you more time to spend with your child, but without neglecting yourself and the rides that you may want to ride also. I think that's an awesome thing. It gives you a lot of flexibility for whatever way that you like to use your time here at Cedar Point. We have been growing extremely quickly, and I would love to continue that growth. So if you enjoyed this today, please press that subscribe button. Give it a share with someone else. Let other people know about the community that we're building here, and let's go, or let's keep going. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you later. I have not peed since lunch. Maybe someday I'll stay here. Not today, but someday. Someone is having a party. Tonight is one of those nights when I do not want to go home. It is such a beautiful night tonight. And this is why I don't leave right away. So far I have done 23,000 steps today, over 23,000 steps today. Pretty proud of myself. I mean, if there is a traffic jam, I never leave when the traffic jam happens, because why would you? I hate sitting in my car, burning gas, and waiting for thousands of people to exit a parking lot at 3 different locations. I can't do it. I can't be bothered. There are so many other good things I could do.